makuha mo ang Philippines, wala nang problema. Kasi maraming pera eh.
And Chinese from Xiamen.
Sa state bank, pinulipan si Duterte at kumpara siya kay Rizal.
I've been told, for instance, that our national hero, Dr. Rizal, great-grandfather by the name of Kenan lived in Gyeonggi village in Xinjiang, Fujian.
Why all of a sudden the position of the Philippines have changed? How sincere is this China policy?
Maybe because I'm Chinese. I'm Chinese.
Alam ko yan kasi isa ako sa inyo of Chinese ancestry.
I'm Chinese from Xiamen. I started with Bayan. And we became the first kabataang makabayan in this country. And that's the reason why I raised my fist, because I am a member of Bayan.
It has a membership of more than 2 million members in more than 1,000 member organizations.
Totoo yan. Ang lolo ko Chinese, may Chinese wife doon, yung Chinese second wife dito. Magbulahan pa tayo. Yan ang ugali ng Czech. Noon, lahat yan sila. May tiyuhin ako na pure Chinese. Mga half-brother. Doon na lang sa China. Galing Binondo noon. Mayaman na doon. Supporter pa ni, I respect gano'n na lang ang respeto ko kay Xi Jinping. So, ang sabi nila, Benham or the Philippine rice, and I would insist on the Philippine rice because that is ours. Period. We allowed expeditions, undersea expeditions. The Americans made the most of it. China twice. Many other countries made expeditions, yung underground, pati yung continental shelf. Continental shelf is there, that is the water, that's the land. Pero may pababa pa yan. And what is tied to this land, sa ilalim ng tubig, is the continental shelf. So my claim is the 200 miles. Huwag yung kilometers, mababa yun. Miles ang akin. Miles and the Philippine rice ridge. If it goes as far as Guam, akin yan. Pagkapuwit yan doon sa ilalim. Pag umabot ng San Francisco, akin yan. Huwag mong galawin. I will insist. Na ngayon, pumunta ang China, naglagay ng markers, kaya ngayon, BIP 3, with the amount. Tapos, Chinese characters. Alang-alang gawin lang German, ang alam lang nila, Chinese eh. So, pag yung mount, yan, tapos na yan. O, dito na naman tayo isang bukid. Those are just directions na tapos na sila dyan. Of course, they do it in Chinese. Bakit Itagalog mo yan? That is their dialect.
China says the Philippines cannot claim Benham rice. Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Geng Shuang stressed the recognition given in 2012 by the UN Commission does not mean that the Philippines can take it as its own territory. This after Manila on Friday asked for a clarification on the reported presence of Chinese ships in the Benham rice area, which the Philippines claims as part of its territory. Geng on Friday confirmed the passage of Chinese vessels for marine research
they do it in Chinese.
northeast
Bakit
Luzon
Itagalog
last
mo yan?
year. He said the Chinese vessels only exercised navigation freedoms and the right to innocent passage only without conducting any other activities or operations. He adds this isn't a violation of any international law.
Of course,
The
they do it in
Chinese Foreign
Chinese.
Ministry
Bakit
also
Tagalog mo yan?
accused some individuals in
Is
the
that
Philippines
dialect?
of playing up
And
false
the
information that
Philippine
are not consistent with the
rice
facts.
rich.
Philippine Defense Secretary Delfin Lorenzana
goes as
first
far
reported the
as one
Chinese survey ship
opinion.
sighting last Thursday. Benham rice was
Of course,
officially
they do it in
claimed by the
Chinese. Bakit
Philippines in
Tagalog mo
2012
yan?
after the country
Is that
successfully
dialect?
defended its claim before the United Nations.
Na ngayon, pumunta ang China, naglagay ng markers, kaya nun, BIP 3, with the amount. Tapos, Chinese characters. Alang-alang gawin lang German, ang alam lang nila Chinese eh. So, pag yung mount, yan, tapos na yan. O, dito na naman tayo isang bukid. Those are just directions na tapos na sila dyan. Of course, they do it in Chinese. Bakit Tagalog mo yan? That is the dialect. It's really intended against those who the Chinese think would destroy them, and that is America. I will not go into a battle which I can never win. Now, how will I win it? Well, China. We have this RP-US Pact defense deal. We will honor it. I don't know when. But if we go to war, everything wilts. Lalaya ito lahat. Bring my navy, my soldiers, my police and everything, only to be slaughtered. I will not commit the lives of the Filipinos only to die unnecessarily. Those are fixtures or fitures. Sabi nga nilang hudi, those are the fitures. Maybe someday magsabi sila, there's a lot of oil there. If you want, we can explore it together. Fine. Sabi sa, maybe China said, maybe a part will be, yes. Remember that is ours. The whole of the China Sea, you have already claimed it. That is up to Japan. Bahala ka dyan. But this Philippine rice is ours. Period. The continental shelf below it is Philippine jurisdiction. That is ours. In the meantime, I am not allowing any expedition
Chinese Foreign
anymore
Ministry spokesperson Geng Shuang
unless
stressed the
you get
recognition
it,
given in 2012
a
by the
permit
UN Commission
from the President
does not
upon
mean that the
the-
Philippines can take it as its
It's,
own territory. This after
Rizal
Manila on
around.
Friday asked for a
He has to give the
clarification
recommendation.
on the
Then he has to
presence
consult
of
the
Chinese ships in Benham
commands.
Rice area, which the Philippines
Then if the
claims
military
is
says
part
that
of its
it's good,
territory.
it can be
On
done,
Friday,
well,
confirmed
I'll give you the
passage of
permit.
Chinese vessels for
But in the
marine
meantime, to
users
avoid any
northeast
rocos
of
there,
Luzon last year.
padala ako.
He
It
said
is must,
Chinese vessels
Ambassador,
exercised navigation
it was
freedoms
not
and the
intended
right
again.
to innocent
It
passage
just
only without conducting
an
any
act
other
of
activities or operations.
showtime.
He adds,
Like yours, you also sail there around the Scarborough. It never stopped you. So we also would want ours to, for sure, like you. Let us make an agreement. It is only for show. No shots are fired. We can always talk. I think you invited me to a conference in Wow. I like more investments for my place. I'll go there to argue my case that you have exceedingly been very good to us. But I have to find another word because I want more. I am very poor. I cannot at this time. It's the development, the progress on a higher gear. Kumbaga, primera, segunda, naka-tercera na tayo. We have to go to the fourth gear for a cruising So I need the help of China. Why should I be ashamed? Bakit ako mahiya sabihin ko kailangan ko ng I forgot. Ma'am, hindi yan. Kayo talaga sa Senator Villar is here. Bakit hindi ninyo nilagay dyan? The next time, itong mga bata-bata ko, karatihin ko kayo maya dyan. I'm sorry. But I saw you yung... When, as a matter of fact, the terrorists cannot be distinguished who are the Filipinos and who are the Malaysians and who are the Indonesian. Pag buka natin, I don't even know if it's Chinese. Halos magkamukha tayo. By evolution, bihira ka makakita ng Chinese ngayon dito sa Pilipinas na talagang singgit. Magbilad lang yan ng ilang araw doon sa Boracay at magkaroon ng infection. Paglabas niya, no, parang it could be a bagobo from Davao or igorot from the Territorial. If kung sinunod ko yung paano ko, how can I quell? I would not know. Do I have to ask, oh, are you a Filipino terrorist? Because this gun is only... Kaya pumunta ako ng China. And I wanted to establish, to realign our broken, it was really broken. Let us be frank with each other. Hindi tayo pinapansin ng China. So I went, I said, I come here in good faith. I do not have any arms. As you can see, wala akong armas. I just want to talk about the Western Philippine Sea. You call it the China Sea. And I told them, in front of the cabinet members, General Anyo, General Rinsana, Secretary Mijaldia, sabi ko, in a bilateral table, I want you to know that I am going there to drill oil because that is ours. Sabi ng China, well, we understand that we have this problem. But we do not think that it would be the right time now to talk about trouble. Maybe sometimes. So, good riddance. China now has offered to us for a joint exploration. Kung nag-init ng ulo ko, tapos sabi ko, well, I have this problem back at home. I need the firearms na bili ko yung hindi natuloy. Can I buy from you to be paid later on? Can you give me the most liberal terms? Sabi ng China, sabi ni President Xi Jinping, no need to pay. I'll give you. So, nagbili ako ng armas for this police. Sabi naman nitong mga congressman, wag, 23 pieces. 23,000 pieces. Wag, kasi gamiton yan sa extrajudicial killing. My God, we were projecting something to save our country from the terrorists. And here comes America telling us, no, you cannot buy from us because you will use it against your citizens. And how? Meron dito, we were already projecting the attack sa Marawi. We were never sure of how many and how much were their ordinances, yung firepower, pulbura. But we were sure at that time that there were a lot of firearms passing the hands from one to another. And it indicated to us that there will be trouble.
Si Brother Armin Luistro po ng De La Salle, Philippines. Alam mo, ako isang teacher.
I'm Chinese.
Nagtatrabaho ako sa mga eskwelahan, dati sa DepEd, at saka isa rin akong relihiyoso. No? At nitong mga nakalipas na 3 taon, talagang hindi ko na-imagine na ganito kababa pupunta ang Pilipinas. No?
I'm Chinese.
Hindi naman ako politiko, okay lang naman sa akin yung mga iba-ibang pananaw. Pero merong mga basic na mga values, yung mga pinahalaga natin. Yung inakala ko, bawat Pilipino, magiting,
I'm Chinese.
papayagan ng pambabastos, at mahalaga sa atin yung buhay. Halimbawa, 57 years old na ako. Ang buong pagkakilala ko sa Pilipino sa sarili ko, hindi natin ipamimigay yung ganyang mga pinahalaga natin. Ito nakalipas sa 3 taon, ang dami-dami kong tanong sa sarili
Sa
ko.
state banquet, pinuri
Kilala ko ba yung Pilipino? Tama ba yung aking itinuro sa aking mga estudyante?
So I have a line in my
May halaga
family
pa ba ang
na puro mo.
pagtuturo ngayon? Kung ang nakikita natin sa ating mga kasalukuyang leader ay kabastusan,
Masabi ko, what do
panggigipit,
you want me to do?
pagpatay,
Shoot tomorrow or shoot the
ano pang halaga ng edukasyon?
lolo ko,
Sa lahat ng
Chinese,
mga
from
issues na nakita ko nitong nakalipas na 3 taon, yung talagang bumabagabag sa akin umaga at gabi, ay yung pagpatay. Pagpatay sa sinasabing
ang lolo
mga
ko,
drug
Chinese,
addict
from
at
Siamese.
saka drug pusher. Pagpatay na humigit kumulang umabot ng 30,000. Pero pag ipipila natin yung bangkay ng 30,000, hindi ko alam kung hanggang saan sa EDSA ang aabutin yan. Hindi ko makuhang maisip na ang Pilipino hahayaan na lang na yung mga
Lolo ko,
napatay.
Chinese, from Siamese.
Dahil sila daw ay drug addict o drug pusher, ay ipamimigay na lang natin at tatanggapin natin na dahil yan ay kasalanan, dahil yan ay addict, hindi na siya tao, kailangan ng patayin. Unang-una, sino ang nagsabi? Yung bang may baril, siya lang ang pwedeng magsabi na drug addict ka. Kung sinong humusga, siya na rin ang papatay.
Ang lolo ko, Chinese, from Siamese.
Sa loob ng 3 taon, sa dami ng pinatay, may konsyensya pa ba ang bayang Pilipino? At may nasasalita pa isa-isa.
Ang lolo ko, Chinese, from
Pero
Siamese. Gusto ninyo,
ganun bang kababaw
bawain
yung
na lang
ating
ninyo
konsyensya?
kaming province, Fujian,
Hindi tayo mapapagabag doon sa
Philippine province of China.
namamatay sa atin.
Di wala tayong
At
problema.
palagi ko, pag
We see-
natapos ang administrasyong ito, kung hindi tayo makatayo para dun sa basta na lang pinatay,
I'm Chinese.
wala tayong karapatan na tawagin ang ating sarili na Pilipino.
I'm
Lalo
Chinese.
tigit nila, hindi ko pwede tawagin yung sarili kong Kristiyano. Politika ba yun? Kapag yung presidente sinabing papatayin kita, kapag yung pulis sa aking barangay pinatay yung sabi kong magulo na drug addict at tumahimik ako, ibig sabihin ba yan hiwalay ang politiko sa simbahan?
I'm Chinese.
Ang pinahalagan ko bilang isang Kristiyano ay buhay. Pag hindi ako nagsalita, kasama ako, riding in tandem ako doon sa mga pumapatay. Palagay ko hindi ganyan ang Kristyanismo na itinuro sa ating Biblia ng ating simbahan. Palagay ko, kung magpapatuloy ito, baliwala yung 500 taon ng ating pagiging Kristiyano.
And Chinese.
Wala lang. Puro salita, puro simba, puro dasal. Wala namang kawang gawa. Ay, ano klaseng malasakit yan?
And Chinese.
Ang puso ng bawat reliyon, hindi lang ng Kristyanismo, ay yung ating pag-aaruga, malasakit sa kapwa-tao. At kapag yung isang tao ay nakahandusay, pinatay ng lantaran sa harap ko, at tumahimik ako, hindi ako Kristiyano.
And Chinese.
We are very honored to have you with us to visit your hometown in Hongjian village of Zhangzhou city of Fujian province.
I've been told, for instance, that our national hero, Dr. Rizal's great-grandfather by the name of Kenan lived in Gyeongge village in Xinjiang, Fujian.
May mga tao gaya ni Noy Aquino at napakarami pang iba who gave their lives for the country. May mga tao gaya ni Noy Aquino at napakarami pang iba who gave their lives for the country.
She was very well received, and that visit was a resounding success. We are confident
since the Korea
that
administration,
your
lumakas ang
Excellency's
NPA.
current visit
Kasi
to
yung panahon
Fujian
lumakas,
province will
malapit na
surely
bumagsak noon eh.
enhance our
It was
mutual
only the Cordillera Group that saved the
friendship,
situation.
and cooperation.
Pero
and
nung
will
dumating yung
exact
Korea
a
administration,
far-reaching
biglang
interest
lumakas yung
on our
NPA.
future cooperation.
Dahil pinalakas nga ng gobyerno, di ba? In the final analysis, it is the strength of the military that is vital in the defeat of the NPA. Pag hindi malakas yung militar, ay paano naman magkaroon ng lakas ng loob ang mamamayan para suportahan ng gobyerno o makiisa sa gobyerno dahil pinapatay din sila ng NPA. So in the end, it is the military that should be strengthened and supported by the whole government machinery as the principal force to go against the NPA. Yung sa NPA naman, ang panawagan ko sa kanila, kung makikinig sila sa panawagan, ay mag-aral muna sila at tignan nila.
Ito po, mahalaga talaga na maalala na may mga tao sa ating recent history na hindi lang nabuhay para sa ating bayan, namatay para sa ating bayan, pero talagang nagbigay ng sarili para sa ating bayan. Ngayon na hindi na tayo sigurado sa mga leaders natin, napaka-disappointing no, ng napakaraming national leaders. Mahalagang maalala natin na may mga taong lumaban at namatay at nabuhay para sa ating bayan. So for the young people out there, hindi naman 34 years matagal talaga yun. No? That seems like a lifetime already, pero I think mahalaga na maalala natin na sa ating kasaysayan may mga tao gaya ni Noy Aquino at napakarami pang iba who gave their lives for the country.
Sa state banquet, pinuri pa ni si Duterte at ikinumpara siya kay Rizal.
I have been told, for instance, that our national hero, Dr. Rizal's great-grandfather by the name of Kenan lived in Gyeongge village.
Mas marami ang
in
pinatay
Xinjiang,
ng NPA
Fujian.
na
热情的款待您。
We are very excited with our visit today. And I have been told, for instance, that our national hero, Dr. Rizal's great-grandfather by the name of Kenan lived in Gyeongge village in Xinjiang, Fujian.
hirap na mamayan kaysa yung napatay ng mga AFP noon. Ang napapalabas parang ang AFP ang nagkakamali. Pero if you look at the data, mas maraming pinatay ng NPA. Even missionaries, priests, in the Cordilleras, si Father Leo, an old missionary, they just liquidated him and inilibing nila na hindi na namin alam kung nasaan si Father Leo. Yung mga Protestant pastors, yung mga tribal leaders na ang dami nilang pinatay, maski yung mga liquidation sa mga bata. Ay, ang dami. If you put together how many were killed by the NPAs in the Cordillera, is not even 50% of what was in the meantime killed in sa crossfire by the AFP.
NDF is pleased, no? Is pleased that all the major candidates are for the continuation of the peace negotiations. Si Duterte naman, na dati kong estudyante sa Lyceum, she has many nice things to say about me, and I also have many nice things to say about him, you know. Okay. Duterte, maluwag yung bunganga. Sabi niya, yung kapag akong presidente, isang paa ng NPA nasa Malacanang na. No? Ready for coalition.
Sa state banquet, pinuri pa ni si Duterte at ikinumpara siya kay Rizal.
At kung ano naman, sumingit yung pandaraya, ay lalong ano rin. May batayan para magkita-kita at magkaisa para labanan yung mga mandaraya. Ay, hindi sila magtatagal sa kapangyarihan dahil ano eh.
I will follow the pattern of socialism sa governance. That is really, sinabi ko na sa kanila in public, in every meeting, I said, I'm a socialist. And though I am not a member of the Communist Party, but I am a socialist. And I belong to the left. Alam na ng mga tao, sir, sabi ko, this will be the first time in the history of our country na merong leftist the president. Walang masama sa left. Walang masama sa left.
Sabi ni Season, Giro, kill one soldier a day. Sinabi ko, you kill one NPA and I'll give you 25,000 pesos. Kwinta-kwinta ko, kung hanggang end of my term, mas magastos. Bayaran ko times active, they cannot be more than 3,000. Sa 25, makamura ako. Puta ito. At next week, mag-increase yan. I will increase it to make it 30. Then, i-increasean ko ng 100,000. Sila na yung magpapatayan. No need to bring me the body. Bring me the head. Lagay mo sa styrofoam, pakita mo sa akin. Ayan, sige. Sabihin ng military, totoo ba ito, military? Yes, sir. Yan yung si ano. Yung para karibal niya sa babae. Patay.
Para sa akin, ang eleksyon na to ang magsasabi kung may Pilipinas pa ba na tayo'y makikita pagkatap by May 14. O sabi na, ipinamigay na ba natin?
Kapag akong presidente, isang paa ng NPA nasa Malacanang. No? Ready for coalition.
I am your schoolmate. You know, I became a radical because I come from Lyceum. And we became the first kabataang makabayan. And that's the reason why I raised my fist, because I am a member of bayan. You know why? Hinahabol ko yung mga the plus point of our generation. And we became the first kabataang makabayan. And that's the reason why I raised my fist, because I am a member of bayan. Nandoon kasi yung mga Lava Brothers, nandoon yung Season, and teaching also was si David Lapos. I guess I was really out for something. Ako wala akong partido, but I chose PDP, because PDP is actually left-leaning. As a matter of fact, the PDP guys take their oath of office with the left hand and shake with the left hand. Ganon ang ano ni Pimentel. Pimentel is parang ganon rin, but not so. Kami yung sumunod mga radical. But you know, I have been mayor of Davao City for the last 23 years. I started with bayan. And I did well. For the reason that I was elected, I said, in 1988, and it's now 2016, and I'm still the mayor of Davao City. Would you believe it? The subject that Maria Season was teaching us was political thought. And that's why he contaminated us early on, and we became the first kabataang makabayan. You know, until now, if I make it, God willing, to the presidency, I will be the first left president in this country. And that's the reason why I raise my fist, because I am a member of Bayan. Bayan has always been my political party, but I am not a member of the Communist Party of the Philippines.
Duterte, maluwag yung bunganga. Sabi niya, yung kapag akong presidente, isang paa ng NPA nasa Malacanang na. No? Ready for coalition. Kapag akong presidente, isang paa ng NPA nasa Malacanang na. No? Ready for coalition.
Sa state banquet, pinuri pa ni si Duterte at ikinumpara siya kay Rizal.
Well, nakikinig naman yung mga NPA, nasa pwesto pa naman kayo. Ano kaya yung korte nito, ang korte ninyo na, I don't know if it's a kangaroo or otherwise, pagpatayin na lang ninyo para mas madali ang solusyon ng problema natin. Kayo dyan sa bukid, tatapusin na ninyo yan. Mas mabuti, wala na rin kayong ginagawa. There's a slowdown in the fighting. Why should we be fighting? When as a matter of fact, I'm just waiting for the arrival of Season to talk to him.
There are three processes by which the Philippine Revolution is to be advanced. These include the building of the Communist Party of the Philippines, the building of the new People's Army, and the building of the National Democratic Front. The Communist Party of the Philippines was established on December 6, 1968 as the Marxist-Leninist vanguard party of the working class. This party is supposed to be the standard bearer of the working class, which is that class that is the most progressive, productive, and political force in the Philippines. It is true that a minority class, especially only the party which represents it, cannot win the Philippine Revolution all by itself. At any rate, even while there are the forces of armed revolution, there are the legal democratic forces in the Philippines. The biggest of these is Bagong Alyansang Makabayan, or Bayan in short.
I started with Bayan.
It has a membership of more than 2 million members in more than 1,000 member organizations.
And this is very rare to see a sitting president now literally having a good discussion with these people, and they're also hoping that President Duterte is the man for change this time.
And we hope to see and find out later on what are the contents of that people's agenda that they submitted to the president. And
Yes,
now we see the
paintings. Yes, this was I saw this on Facebook after they held their multi-sectoral meet, and what we can see now, the explanation of what the painting is about. I wonder where the president will be placing that painting, because he's also he's a leader that says he is a leader of left leaning. He believes in socialism. He believes that everything should be fair and equal. So there you see, unprecedented again, another post. This time,
there.
This is one sight we rarely see. We would normally see them on the streets protesting against the president.
And now we see them directly
inside the palace with the president, presenting their agenda also. And I'm pretty sure President Duterte will go over this. That is a rare video of the multi-sectoral, and these are the leftist groups inside the palace, and now
Its biggest component organizations are Kilusang Mayo Uno, which is the labor center, the pambansang kilusang magbubukid, which is the kilusang magbubukid ng Pilipinas or KMP, Gabriela, the Women's Alliance, League of Filipino Students,
and we became the first kabataang makabayan. And that's the reason why I raised my fist, because I am a member of Bayan.
Alliance of Concerned Teachers, Cadena, and so on. As I have earlier pointed out, Partido ng Bayan, founded last August 30 and 31, was an outgrowth of Bayan, the big coalition.
Since the Cory administration, lumakas ang NPA. Mas marami ang pinatay ng NPA na mahirap na mamayan kaysa yung napatay ng mga AFP noon. Ang napapalabas, parang ang AFP ang nagkakamali. Pero if you look at the data, mas maraming pinatay ng NPA. Even missionaries, priests, in the Cordilleras, si Father Leo, an old missionary, they just liquidated him and inilibing nila na hindi na namin alam kung nasaan si Father Leo. Yung mga Protestant pastors, yung mga tribal leaders na ang dami nilang pinatay, maski yung mga liquidation sa mga bata.
Duterte, maluwag yung bunganga. Sabi niya, yung kapag akong presidente, isang paa ng NPA nasa mga hanggang na. No? Ready for coalition.
If you would notice, historically, why is it that there's so much killing during political exercises? Why do you think people kill the guys on the other side? Because in this country, there are about only few guys, the billionaires here in Manila, the Imperial Manila, to choose the president for us. Ayaw ko maging presidente. Why are you insisting on me? Kasi namimili, and those elected really take care of the elite, the billionaires here. Yung basta yung gusto kanila, gusto ka pag ayaw ka, and if you are not a member of the ruling elite, stay out. Well, that is why sabi ko, gusto ninyo. Oh, they will hear. But if I become president, I'd be prim and proper. Ito namang nasa gobyerno, they have to steal. They have to make money to sustain their partisan group in a society. That is the reason why. Because we have kept our country in eternal poverty. And Chinese. And those elected really take care of the elite, the billionaires here
of the Philippines. Executive Secretary Salvador Mijaldia and other members of the Cabinet, honorable members of the Senate and House of Representatives, officials and members of the Chinese Filipino Business Club, Incorporated, other guests, mga kababayan. I'd like to thank the Filipino-Chinese, especially community, for their untiring toil to help the entire nation in the so many catastrophes and crises that we had faced in the past. Salamat po. Kindly sit down. Thank you for your courtesy. Former President Gloria Macapagal-Arroyo, Excellencies Baso Jiao of China, a great neighbor of the Republic of the Philippines, Executive Secretary Salvador Mijaldia and other members of the Cabinet, honorable members of the Senate and House of Representatives, officials and members of the Chinese Filipino Business Club, Incorporated, other guests, mga kababayan. I'd like to thank the Filipino-Chinese, especially community, for their untiring toil to help the entire nation in the so many catastrophes and crises that we had faced in the past. I know that you're feeling towards the Filipino, well, most of us are really almost of Chinese ancestry. We love our country and we love the people. I would like to dispense at this time reading a two-page speech because I have to talk about the pressing demands and issues of the country. Ang una po, ganito, let me address yung sa China. You know, maraming mga experts dyan, lahat na, lalo na yung kabila, that I exert more serious effort in pressing for the demands of the West Philippine Sea or the China Sea for that matter. Alam mo, sa totoo lang, whatever it is, what are the theories of relationships in the field of geopolitics, wherever you are, it's always changing. Geography is changing, not the physical movement, but geography and politics, international politics, changes all the time. Now we are allies with each other, maybe enemies before, or ideological differences which were fundamental now are just theories now. China has put a stake there that it is also a property of China. So may diferensya na ngayon. So that how do we resolve it? The critics say that I am not doing enough. Lalo na yung itong what were they doing during their time? Why did they not start to build things there, structures that China is doing now? So even in the claim itself and in the development of that claim, wala tayong ginawa. Now, nandyan ang China building structures and military bases, I must admit it. But is it intended for us? You must be joking. It's not intended for us. The contending ideological powers of the world to the geopolitics has greatly changed. It's really intended against those who the Chinese think would destroy them, and that is America. I will not go into a battle which I can never win. Now, how will I win it? Well, China. We have this RP-US Pact defense deal. We will honor it. I don't know when. But if we go to war, everything wilts. Lalaya ito lahat. Because, North Korea is the wild card. But it appears to be tempering its policies. And I have to pray. I do not pray usually, but I pray to once, twice. When it enters my mind about what's happening with the world, one mistake, and if all those nuclear weapons are launched, China will join the fray, Russia, Britain, France, and Iran. So if those atomic weapons are blown up, there is no more territory to fight for. There is no more ideology to cause friction because we will see each other in heaven. Talagang matutunaw ito. Just imagine one Hiroshima 1,000,000 times. the bomb in Hiroshima, multiply it a million times. That will happen. What will happen to the world? Kaya, China, Russia, America, ay nakatutok yan. This is stalemate. Do not pull the trigger because mine will also go off. And we are at a very proximate distance to assure mutually dead. O sino ngayon? So why would I... So I go to Russia. I said, Mr. President, Putin, can I buy? I'll give you plus trucks. And I don't know, I'm not in a position really to talk about it. The military.
And Chinese from Xiamen.
Itong claim sa China Sea, talagang atin yan insofar as the Republic of the Philippines is concerned. So the war now is on trade, not territory. That's why he said geopolitics is always changing. Philippines now is veering towards China, but we maintain good relations. I know that your feeling towards the Filipino, well, most of us are really almost of Chinese ancestry. We love our country and we love the people. Alam ko yan kasi isa ako sa inyo of Chinese ancestry.
And Chinese from Xiamen.
I'd like to thank the Filipino Chinese especially.
The billionaires here, the elite.
Itong claim sa China Sea, talagang atin yan. I am ready, almost ready, to put my presidency, my career as president, my life and honor. Akin yan. I've stated it in black and blue. Na it has been the claim of the Republic of the Philippines na atin yan, which we now call the China, which we called before China, the China Sea, now the West Philippine Sea. Walang kadududa. In front of the ambassador, I tell you, we will insist. But what would be the components of our demands and our insistence? Well, we can only be diplomatic. We can only be talking on friendly and civilized terms.
Kaya ganun kung bakit magtanong, bakit ba dito? Sa Pilipinas,
if you look at
patayan.
the data, mas maraming pinatay ng
Other
NPA.
nations.
Since the
Some
Korean
don't.
administration,
No
lumakas
big
ang
deal.
NPA.
Now, tinatanong niya ako, anong tribo ni Duterte? Bakit masama ang bunganga niyan? Well, we trace our pedigree sa papa. Ang lolo ko, Chinese, from Xiamen. So I have a line in my family na puro muro. I'm Chinese, from Xiamen.
Sa state banquet, pinuri pa ni si Duterte at ikinumpara siya kay Rizal.
I'm Chinese. So my father came from Cebu. So kung magtanong kayo, anong tribo mo, Duterte? Cebuano. Nakatira ka ba doon? Hindi. Bakasyon lang. May kilala ka sa Davao? Wala rin. Kasi nakatira ako sa Davao. Doon ako lumaki. Pero kami doon sa Visayas nga, we grew up in a neighborhood. Mix kami lahat. No tribe can claim dominance there. I'm Chinese, from Xiamen. I'm not trying to equate myself with you or identify myself with you, but they want it prim and proper. They control the media, they control television and all. And they want to do
to transport food and water
governance
in the disputed waters.
in accordance
An hour away from the outpost, Chinese Coast Guard vessels to
with their
transport
interest.
food and water to an outpost
That's
in
how
the
it is.
disputed waters. About an
Noon
hour
pa
away
ganun
from the
talaga
outpost,
ang maliliman lang yan. And this elite, they want to chart the history of our country in their eyes, in their mind. Eh yung iba naman pumapalag. Maniwala kayo kasi yan ang commitment sa akin ng China. And galing kay si Xi Jinping mismo nagsabi. And he's a man of honor. Kaya nga sabi ko, why are you so sparing? Gusto ninyo, gawain na lang ninyo kaming province, Fujian, pati Philippine province of China. Di wala tayong problema. We say, libre na lahat. Kasi yung oil, joint naman. Yung oil mo, dito mo yung pinakamarami. Tsaka probinsya na kami. Province of Philippines, Republic of China. The nearest is Fujian. That is the reason why. Because we have kept our country in eternal poverty. Makuha mo ang Philippines, wala nang problema. Kasi maraming pera eh.
Paano kung pagising mo probinsya na pala ng China ang Pilipinas? Sa harap ng Chinese-Filipino businessmen at ni Chinese Ambassador Xiao Xuanhua na gawing probinsya na lang ng China ang Pilipinas.
And Chinese from Xiamen.
Sa gitna naman ng agawan sa teritoryo, kinikilala sa isang lungsod sa China
ang ating kinabukasan sa kamay ng may kapangyarihan. Yun lang naman eh. Will we allow power to dictate where this country will go? Meron pa ba akong iiwan sa mga millennials, sa mga kabataan ngayon, na pwede nilang sabihin, proud ako dito dahil Pilipino ako? Meron pa bang karagatan sa West Philippine Sea na pwede kong sabihin, Pilipino ako? Sa amin, pinamana ang Spratlys, ang Kalayaan Island. Sa amin, pinamana ang Spratlys, ang Kalayaan Island. Sa amin, pinamana ang Spratlys, ang Kalayaan Island. Pilipino ako. Hindi namin pinapayagan na sirain ang bayang Pilipinas. Mahalagang mahalaga ang eleksyon na to. Kapag ipamigay natin ang ating boto sa mga nasa top ng survey na nakita ko, parang ibinenta na rin natin ang ating kaluluwa. Wala tayong
proud ang mga taga-Xinjiang sa kontribusyon ng mga Chinese-Filipino, hindi lang sa ekonomiya ng Pilipinas.
Hindi tayo magigising sa isang bayan na masasabi natin na Pilipinas. Pinanigyan na natin ito kung sino ang may hawak ng baril, sino ang may hawak ng kapangyarihan.
May batayan para magkita-kita at magkaisa para labanan yung mga mandaraya. Ay hindi sila magtatagal sa pangyarihan.
Explain what the impetus was for you to speak out. What did you see? I was a lawyer and I saw securities fraud. I saw financial information that was not being disclosed to $180 billion worth of bondholders. It was my job to make sure that the financial statements were correct. So first, I reported it up the corporate ladder to the audit committee. When that didn't work, I went to the U.S. Treasury Department. And when that didn't work, I went to the U.S. Congress. Senator Lugar wrote 3 letters to the World Bank saying, don't fire this lady. And they promptly fired me. This means that the
Medyo
U.S. Congress
maanghang na yung
does not have the
pananalita niyo.
information that it needs.
Hindi po yata
So they
maganda
stuck with the
na
problem.
bilang isang
After I was
presidente,
fired, 3 senators
gumamit
asked for
kayo
a
ng
GAO
isang-
inquiry into the corruption that I was
isang pagmumura
reporting at the World
sa inyong
Bank.
presidential
Senators Lugar, Leahy, and
Palagay ko
Bai.
hindi tunay na
Walk us
gabinete.
through what exactly, where was
Tinakpan
this
na
money
yung
being
kanyang
laundered to
tenga
whom?
para lamang
The money
sabihin
was
dun
going
sa kanyang
every which
leader
way because
kung ano
anybody
yung
that
gusto niya
reported
marinig.
misconduct
Pagka ganyan,
was fired. So in one case, the borrowers were being overcharged.
Proud ang mga kasama na rito ang ilang business tycoon kagaya ni Lucio Tan at Henry C.
In another case, I was reporting corruption in the Philippines. $900 million worth of money that should have gone to fight poverty in the Philippines instead went to a corrupt man, Lucio Tan, who was in default on his loans. Philippine National Bank went into default. There was a run on the bank. Philippine National, the investment company tried to bail out the bank for $500 million. And then the board was lied to. And my story is about trying to uncover the cover-up. The cover-up went all the way to Congress, and then it went to 188 ministers of finance. So this is corruption in the entire world. And until it's set straight, what we're going to have is we're going to have a currency
kung ano yung
war.
gusto niyang marinig. Pagka ganyan, magpapatuloy yung kanyang mga nasa sa isip at nasa sa bibig. I don't think any leader deserves to be allowed to say what he wants, to do what he wants, without his closest friends and supporters correcting him. Ganon din tayo sa bayan. Kapag tumahimik tayo at sinabi natin, kagaya ng spokesman, na paniwalaan nyo to dahil ang may sabi nito ay presidente, wala ng Pilipinas. Sinasabi lang natin, kung anong sinabi nitong nasa taas, paniwala, di uto-uto na.
Why all of a sudden the position of the Philippines have changed? How sincere is this China policy?
Maybe because I'm Chinese. We should not be too constrained to follow the dictates of any other country. So what's the use? So what's the use of going into this useless exercise when after all...
And we are the neighbors next door.
Yes.
And they are far away.
Far away.
Across the
Thousands
ocean.
of miles away.
Across the ocean.
Yes.
Wala, di uto-uto natan tayong lahat. Wala, di uto-uto natan tayong lahat. Wala, bawal palang magtanong, bawal palang pumuna, bawal palang magsabi ng totoo doon sa aking sinusuportahang leader. That's the worst support you can ever give to a leader of a country. If you really are supportive of your leader, dapat sa isang magandang usapan, masasabi mo kung ano yung tama, ano yung mali, mapapaalalahan. Boboto ako sa susunod na eleksyon, Mayo 13. Dahil yung nag-iisang boto ko, ayokong ibenta. Dahil nag-iisang boto ko, meron niyang kahalagahan. Kahit ang 100 milyong Pilipino ay bumoto sa magnanakaw, sa sinungaling, sa mamamatay tao, ayokong masabi ng susunod na henerasyon na lahat ng Pilipino nakalimutan kung sino sila. Yung isang boto ko, itatayo ko yan para sa katotohanan, para sa Pilipinas. Mayo 13 po, marami tayong pwedeng gawin. Pwede po tayong mag-beach, pwede tayong manalangin na lang, pwede tayong manood na lang ng TV. Pero sa Mayo 13, ang kinabukasan ng Pilipinas nasa kamay nyo. Kailangan po nating gumising ng maaga, pumunta sa ating presinto at bumoto ng tama. Boto po yan para sa akin, boto po yan para sa kapwa Pilipino, boto po yan para sa bayang Pilipinas. Bumoto po tayo sa Mayo 13. Maraming salamat po si Brother Armin Lubistro po ng De La Salle Brothers, Presidente po ng De La Salle Philippines. Now, you vote.